Starting lineups for him. Backcourt really good. Ricky Tarrant, second team All-League player. The freshman of the year last year. Jordan Callahan has the Tulane record for threes made in a career. Up front, Josh Davis, a double-double machine. First team All-League this year. Led Conference USA in rebounding. For Memphis, Joe Jackson, first team All-League, joined by JC transfer Jaren Johnson, third team All-Conference this year. Joe, of course, the player of the year in Conference USA. Up front, DJ Stephens, this year's defensive player of the year. NCUSA, 41-inch vert leap. Spectacular athlete. Let's hear how Memphis coach Josh Pastor is planning for success. Brought to you by Northwestern Mutual.
The three keys to beating Tulane. Number one is we have to rebound the ball. The last time we played against them, they had 15 offensive rebounds. Secondly, we have to do a good job.
Delton Steed, Kelly Self, Kip Kissinger are the officials tonight. Davis, Stephens at midcourt, jumping up in Tulane. Ricky Tarrant visiting Reims as the 8th seed against top-seeded Memphis. First possession of our game tonight.
Memphis starts out man-to-man, which they play 95% of the time.
Long-range shot for Tarrant. A miss, but a nice rebound offensively by Kendall Timmons. And the senior from Fort Worth, Texas, has a block from behind by Shaq Goodwin, the freshman from Atlanta, all-freshman Conference USA team member this year.
Memphis leads Conference USA in blocks today with 6 a game.
The only category they lead Conference USA in as a team. That's how balanced and deep they are of the 21 kept stats. Just blocks per game. Lob down low, Stephens can't finish, good defense. And here comes Jordan Callahan. 73 threes made for him this year. Josh Davis coming off a double-double against Marshall last night. Callahan, the three ball. Front iron, Davis. Such a strong rebounder. Couple cracks at it. Memphis not used to being out-rebounded by anybody. And a nice battle down low and a tie-up, and right away, ball's headed the other way for the Tigers.
Very physical inside. Pack the basket. Timmons goes in. Shaq Goodwin looked like he hit him, but play on. No room for the weak at heart.
Tulane coming off a 2-point win last night against Marshall. And Ricky Tarrant, with about 7 seconds left, banked in a three. Turned out to be the game-winning shot.
Tulane goes to a 1-2-2, three-quarter court zone. You slow down Memphis to make him think, make him play twice against him. Against his own press and against man-to-man.
Tigers the top seed, 20th ranked team in the country as you see bottom of your screen. A tremendous season. Stephens long-range three. Short this time, and a rebound at Davis, who earlier has plucked off a couple of rebounds. The transfer from NC State. Driving is Timmons. Tough shot in traffic, hits. Chance for a three-point play for Kendall Timmons.
Heck of a move. The young man had an Achilles injury last year. Attacked the basket, takes the hit. Nice finish by Timmons. Very talented young man.
Fouls on DJ Stephens, his first. And Timmons completes a three-point play. 17th all-time Tulane history in scoring, as Pete mentioned, missed almost all of last season with an Achilles injury.
Tulane goes back to the zone press, back to man, just to make Memphis think a little bit. The more they think, the slower their feet get. Take away some of their great athleticism by thinking, what's going on? What defense are they in?
Last time these teams met, only an 11-point win for Memphis at home. That was in January. Tigers blew out just about everybody in league play. Jackson lines up a three at short, and Davis has the rebound at the free throw line. Trying to run himself. Jaren Johnson, nice catch up. A steal for Johnson. That's where Memphis can get you in transition. Quick hand, shutting down passing lanes. Thomas pulls up, and it's from 15. Adonis Thomas, third team All-League performer this year. Callahan, the quick catch down court. And a steal by Johnson. Like we said, anticipate passes so well, and give me an offensive foul call on Johnson, getting aggressive with a ward-off call as he headed toward the basket. Jaren's first.
Memphis has 9 steals a game. A nice flick from behind by Jaren Johnson. Good defense. Get Joe in the open court, and it's history. He kicks it. Adonis Thomas. Great defense leads to good offense by the Tigers. Jaren Johnson's like a defensive back for the Detroit Lions. Goes in there, but not football, Jaren. Good call by Zelton Steed, the official.
Callahan other end, thinking about a three ball. He's got it. Jordan Callahan, 210th career made three, first all-time in Tulane history. And how about the start for Tulane? The 8th seed here, thinking an upset tonight against top-seeded Memphis.
Dave, shooting makes up for a multitude of sins. If you can knock down shots, good things happen. I got a lot of sins. I can't shoot either, though. I got two problems.
You can shoot in your days at Fairfield. Come on. Thomas thinking about a free ball, and Adonis Thomas off to a great start. His first career double-double came on our air against Marshall and Huntington earlier this year. 23 points, 10 rebounds. He is dangerous. He's got the stroke going. And he's hit his first two. Davis gets the handoff. He'll drive. He's afraid of no one amongst the trees. Stephens has the rebound. And here comes Jaron Johnson.
Tulane's got to be careful. They don't want to get in a frenetic pace with the Tigers.
It's never a good idea. And Shaq Goodwin gets loose for two. 12 double-figure scoring games for the freshman, McDonald's All-American from Atlanta, Shaq Goodwin. Davis is hit on the way.
It's important now. The big guys got to get the ball. Joe Jackson throws it in. Shaq Goodwin with a finish. Let the big dog eat. Get the big fella the ball. Nice pass. Good seal off. Best way to feed the post is a low post pass, bounce pass.
Right it was. And Shaq with a hammer. He's a good one. Only a freshman. Look at that physical specimen. Man. Callahan, the inbounds play. Justin Fuente, the Memphis football coach, might want to think about a little recruitment. Callahan, nice spin move and score for the three-point ace from Tulane. And the Green Wave, keep in mind, folks, when they met just once this year, actually had a 14-point first-half lead at Memphis. Now, they lost the game, of course, but late in the first half, led by 14 against these Tigers. Tarek Black, the captain off the bench for Memphis. Can't bring that pass in. Turnover. And Tulane playing pretty well here. 73 threes for Cal this year. That was just an easy lay-in. They lost that one in a close game by 4. In an 8-9 game. They do not want to be in an 8-9 game again. Maybe a 5, maybe a 6 is possible if they win out here. But it's a little bit like the BCS. You got to show off right now to the tournament committee to get some style points, right?
Definitely. As you know, 8-9, and winner of that game plays number 1. So,
not good. Davis will cut toward the basket in traffic. Kick out for Tarrant, long range 3. Just missed. Johnson handing the rebound for Memphis. Comes to Tarek Black. How deep, how good is Memphis? 2 of its captains, Chris Crawford and Tarek Black, come off the bench. Now that is depth. Joe Jackson is the other tri-cap. Here is Black, native of Memphis, one of the top big men of the conference. Thomas trying to stay hot, looking for a 3-for-3 start, and he's done just that. Adonis Thomas, a sophomore from right in Memphis, Tennessee.
Usually one guy from Memphis, Dave, gets hot.
Just can't make spin moves like that in traffic. Off the back of Goodwin's head, wasn't looking for the pass. So Tulane catches a break. Ball movement and an easy stuff down low. Bray drive has his first bucket. Only averaging 4.7 points a game. And 4 points, 4 rebounds in 19 minutes last night in the first round win over Marshall.
Tulane's in his own defense, Dave. Excuse me. Zone defense will change of pace.
And it helps out. Goodwin, a little too aggressive. The freshman commits the foul. And that'll be Shaq's first of the night.
Back in the basket. Nice. Ray Dry packs the cup. You got to fight fire with fire. Ed Conroy, you got to be physical, he told us before the game, Dave, when we chatted with him. Got to mix it up. Done a wonderful job his 3rd year at Tulane.
Boy, sure has.
With the Citadel before that. Built that program up and done a terrific job.
47-46 record. This is 3rd year. Citadel head coaching job for 4 years, then Tulane. Got a renovated facility, gym on campus, and things really looking up. Been a long time, 93 since they've been to the big dance. That is forever in college basketball. Ed Conroy's got him pointing in the right direction. Ben Cherry, his former player at the Citadel, in for the first time. Another steal. These quick hands. Johnson, the beneficiary. Jaron Johnson with a hammer. First 2 for him, the easy way.
Memphis gets a ton of points off steals and deflections and block shots. Great defensive team. Very underrated defensively nationally, Dave.
I would agree. And close the passing lanes, Pete, so fast. Another case in point. Tip ball, deflection, run out the other way. Goodwin, up he goes, and down it goes for Shaq Goodwin. Soaring, scoring is Shaq. He's impressive. Only a freshman. And he's a true freshman out of high school. Not a PG. That's something. Yeah. Josh pass from top of your screen. Look at it.
Tremendous athlete. He gets in his stance too.
Josh. Davis in traffic is bumped.
Memphis players have tremendous hands. Nice deflection. Donis Thomas goes to the cup. Nice pass. Jaron Johnson with the finish. Here we go. Shaq leading the break. Up and away. Shaq Goodwin. Tremendous defense. It's been their catalyst all season long. Terrific defense for the Tigers.
Davis, the NC State transfer coach, has his first point. Tarek Black is in. Shaq Goodwin is out because Shaq just picked up his second personal, so some early foul trouble for the freshman. Josh Davis, the only player in Conference USA averaging a double-double. And the leader in rebounding this year in the conference at 10.3 boards a game. Will have one more free throw. Lefty from Raleigh. Portsider.
You're a lefty. You're a little partial to left-handed.
I am a left-hander.
You have a little more love to lefties on the air. I'm a little upset at that.
Tarek Black got free. Easy stuff and a great feed from Johnson from the perimeter. That's the first two for Tarek Black. Another slam. Is he ever imposing down low? That's what Ed Conway told us pregame. He's so worried about the inside guys for Memphis just being dominant against his shorter and lighter Tulane players.
They weigh you down, Dave. They're so physical.
Timmons, nice move with a left and a nice finish for Kendall Timmons in tight. He's got 5 early points. Transition for Thomas.
The pace is in Memphis' favor because they're so athletic, they're so deep, and they're so talented offensively.
Johnson against that zone. It's Crawford, one of the captains, off the bench. And if Chris Crawford gets it going, the team's leader in threes with 52. There's another steal, but Johnson did something a little wacky on the way up. Another steal with a miss. Crawford, how about another 3-ball? You better believe it. Back-to-back jacks for Chris Crawford. And finally, Ed Conroy says that's enough, please.
Chris Crawford hasn't missed a 3-point shot since January.
Unbelievable.
On fire.
That's just not happening.
Dave, you got to fake a pass to make a pass. These guys don't fake their passes. Tigers read the passing lane. They're quick hands, and they're off to the races.
You don't like that. It's the pump fake and the fake passes.
Exactly.
Just missing from the game. Am I right, Pete?
You're right, Dave. You sound. I'm not going to make a comeback. I'm not going to coach against your squad.
Hopefully I gleaned some knowledge you do it on his games really after all these years. Been always a pleasure, Pete. You know that. 10 to shoot for Tarrant. Ricky will step back against Johnson, and the 3 is short on these very soft rims, as Wally Zerbiak noted on earlier broadcast today on CBS Sports Network. Wally and James Bates calling the first 2 games of the day session. They'll have one semi tomorrow, then you and I, Pete, will have the last semifinal. All on CBS Sports Network, 11:35 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday morning. With the championship game on CBS. And the winner, of course, bound for the field of 68 in the big dance. Davis in traffic, tough shot off the back iron. Crawford has the rebound. That's where Memphis is so dangerous. Thomas, wild shot, he was bumped before the circus shot attempts. Timeout. Tigers a lead. Tulane, a tall task tonight against top-seeded Memphis. Session. At all the sites, there's going to be an upset. There are going to be upsets everywhere this year in the tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Thomas has one more free throw.
Tulane's got to take care of the ball. They got 7 turnovers already. It's way too much. They average, Dave, 12 turnovers a game. So they're approaching that at halftime. They might have as many turnovers all game as they do in one half. So they got to take care of the basket.
That's it for Thomas. You're right. And that foul was on Tarrant. His first before the break. Telegraphing passes. I mean, it seems to be pretty evident from where we're sitting. Easier to judge from the sideline. But Memphis is the most aggressive team, coach, I've seen in years in terms of defending the passing lane, overplaying and causing deflections.
And they got great athletes. 1 to 8 or 9, they're one of the most athletic teams in the country.
Reverse layup for Davis. Boy, he scraps and fights inside. Double-double against Marshall last night. First round, 18 points, 12 rebounds for Josh Davis.
Zone defense by Tulane will change the pace. They don't play a lot of zone, so it's not real good, but we'll change your pace.
This there for Jackson. Cashed in a three. Joe looking for his first points of the night. Davis other end, quickly to the basket, and a left-handed finish for Josh Davis. Case in point, Ed Conroy told us pregame, if we have the break, we have numbers, go to the basket. Don't wait, don't make it a 10-second possession. Get right to the basket. Or if you're Chris Crawford, just shoot it right at the basket. 3 for 3 from long range for Crawford. He is just absolutely a weapon.
He's on fire, Dave.
Tarrant, other end, wild shot with a left, not close. Trying to track down the rebound. Tarrant shaking up a bit. He's slow to recover. Crawford again left alone. This time he was way off. He was too open. Trying to go 4 for 4 from three-point range.
When he misses it, you're shocked.
Yeah.
Pace is way too quick for Tulane. They don't have the depth or the athleticism or the strength. So slow down a little bit. Score in the first 5 seconds of the shot clock, Dave, or the last 5 or 6.
Davis held again, this time by Black at the elbow. I'm really impressed, Coach, with Josh Davis. Aggressive, physical, athletic player.
Tulane can take it to the basket. Here's the big fella, Josh Davis, going to the cup. Terrific finish. You got to get back on D. Tigers come back at you. Another angle. Nice finish. Memphis gets it out of the rim and pushes it ahead. Money man, Chris Crawford, Mr. Clutch. Bang.
They call him Clutch. That's his nickname in Memphis for good reason. 6th man of the year in Conference USA this year. He is something. Cherry off the inbounds play hits Ben Cherry's got a bucket. The leader in Conference USA in three-point percentage, 51.6. He's a one-year player. He was a walk-on for Ed Conroy at the Citadel, and as a walk-on at Tulane, his scholarship comes from ROTC's. Planning on defending our nation's freedom as a member of the Army next year. Good luck to him, and thanks for your service.
Exactly, that's wonderful.
Steffens long on a three, but the long board comes right to Jaron Johnson. High-low bounce pass in traffic. Black tied up. Things get physical. Whoa! A battle with Lewis Danby. And Tarek Black's not going to give an inch there.
You don't want to mess with that big fella now. Pull your arm out. Physical. Give Dabney credit. He mix it up with the big guy, but I get out of there quickly.
Danby is 6'3", 210. And Tarek Black, a lot bigger than that, 6'9", 262. But I'll tell you this, it pumped up the Tulane bench. When Danby really battled down low and got the held ball, they've got the possession arrow. On this run up court, Callahan pulls up, hits a long-range shot. 7 for Callahan, the senior.
Nice job.
He's hoping this is not his last game. We talked to Ed Conroy, says the Tulane administration is behind them for the CBI, the CIT, whatever might happen in the postseason. Sometimes schools have to pay their way a little bit to get in those tournaments. All depends on the tourney and the matchup. Thomas pulls up, long-range shot, Adonis Thomas. That's his second three. He's got 11 in the first half. Tulane quickly up court, though. Danby floats, baseline can't hit. And over the back foul is going to be called on Trey Dry for Tulane. That'll be his first. Ed Conroy knows it's not going to be easy. Head-to-head with powerful Memphis tonight.
Every year,
That's what makes Josh Pastner such a good coach. He's not going to sit and rest in his laurels. As we talked about earlier, winning a tight game for Memphis right now is not good enough. Crawford in the corner, long-range shot, a miss. Front iron, Farrakhan Hall. Seton Hall transfer. First action, has the rebound. Got to win big if you're the Tigers. Tournament committee could be watching CBS Sports Network right now, thinking, all right, check out Memphis. How good are they?
Sure they are, Dave. They don't miss a trick. They do a wonderful job.
What kind of seed do they deserve? Hall backing in, traveling. Turnover for Farrakhan Hall and Memphis. 5th miscue of the first half for the Tigers. Saw Farrakhan Saturday against UAB. In his home finale, senior day, 4 seniors saying so long to FedEx Forum. A big win over the Blazers. We're coming here from the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma. Conference USA quarterfinals. Dave Ryan alongside Pete Gillen, former head coach of Virginia, Providence, and Xavier with you. The third of 4 quarters on the air on CBS Sports Network tonight. Still got East Carolina, Tulsa to come your way. Josh Davis, another good move. He's got 8, and as Coach Pastor told us courtside a moment ago, Pete, he's a pro, and I believe Josh is backing that up.
Terrific play. Josh Davis attacks the basket. Nice finish. Really quick. He's just quick and long and lean. That time they ran the shot clock down, Dave, much more. That's a great possession for them. Shorten the game. You can't run with the Tigers for 40 minutes.
What a start for Davis. He's got 9. 29 games this year with 32. Davis has been in double figures. He's about to get there again right here in the first half. We got a ball game here. Tulane's not backing down. Johnson, whoa. Wide right. Has a brick. Davis other end. Got hung up. Almost had it stolen. Lucky to hang on to it for Timmons.
Josh Davis, a transfer from NC State. The Wolfpack would love to have him right now.
They sure would. 15 to shoot. So as Ed Conroy told us, it's going to be either a run out right away in a possession. They're going to milk the shot clock down to about 5. Overplay Black again. Another steal. Johnson run out and lays it in this time. Second field goal, 4 points, Jaren Johnson. 8 steals in the first half for Memphis.
Memphis has 11 points off turnovers. They're putting Jaren Johnson out on Josh Davis.
Tough move for Danby. He'll go in and shoot here. Lewis Dabney will have some free throw.
Packs the basket, goes in there strong. He went up, but he hit him with the body. Tarek's got to get over there, take the charge, and he does that usually. A step late.
Dabney's got 1 more, 2 on Black, and now 2 on Jack Goodwin. So some foul trouble becoming a headline here for the top seeds as Steffens checks back in. DJ had a bout with asthma, very serious attack. Week and a half ago, game on our air on CBS Sports Network at UTEP in El Paso as Black checks out. Elevation did not help DJ. Dabney misses that free throw. Make it good. Yep, did fall. And K-John Mack's going to come back in. Played a little bit earlier in this half. Luckily, DJ Steffens just fine now. 41-inch vertical lead for Steffens. Something.
Tulane goes back to man-to-man, mixing it up. They don't play a lot of zone, so it's not a real good zone. But packed in man-to-man, just sagging. Better play Crawford, though. He's on fire.
Thomas open on the baseline. Rattles out this time, and Davis another rebound. 9.6 boards already for Josh Davis tonight. Little weed. Callahan blocked by Steffens. Case in point on that vert lead we told you about. Jackson pulls up from 15. Joe Jackson has his first 2. A fast break transition offense for Memphis is fabulous.
Steffens leads Conference USA in block shots. He's really been a terrific year for him. A senior year. Didn't play much his first 3 years. Have been fabulous in his senior season.
His 71st rejection of the year, leads the conference in 2.3 swats a game. Talk about an explosive leaper. By far the best vertical leap on the Memphis roster. Davis under 10 to shoot. Caught in the corner. Little cut. Unable to grab that was K-John Mack. 1 to shoot. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Nowhere near the rim. Tigers will get it back.
Time Tarrant goes in. Stephen goes up to the moon. Now the Tigers are off. Off the ball. He comes off the ball usually. It's not his man. He comes off the ball. DJ Steffens. He's like he's on a trampoline. 41-inch vertical leap. Amazing.
Late bloomer. Didn't play much until junior year of high school in Colleen, Texas, near Waco. A 0-star recruit, Josh Pastor told us about. DJ really took a chance on him. Steffens thought about transferring, but waited his turn. Senior year, he's really blossomed to a star player in the conference, defensive player of the year in CUSA this year. Foul down low against Tulane. Kendall Timmons second. Tulane's not a deep team. They cannot afford foul trouble. As Callahan checks back in. Third team foul, Tulane. First half here. Conference USA quarterfinals. Southern Miss, UTEP have advanced already to the semis. Traveling call, Adonis Thomas. 4 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. The first of 2 semifinals. James Bates, Wally Zerbiak on the call here on CBS Sports Network as Southern Miss matches up with UTEP. Miners, Dallas Pastor knows they're a very tough team. Almost beat Memphis week and a half back. Had 6 double-figure scores as Cherry checks back in. How about Jockey Streeter with 13 points and 12 assists for UTEP. Neil Watson 23 to lead Southern Miss in a win over UAB by 15 in the first game. So the semis halfway home on that 14 field here from Tulsa. Finals on Saturday morning, 11:30 Eastern, CBS. Trouble Davis, bumped by Johnson, over and back call. Another turnover. 10 turnovers, first half for Tulane. Something Ed Conroy told us pregame cannot happen to Mike Green.
It's a 3, so Tulane, if they want to hang around, they got to take care of the basketball a lot better.
So Pete, some big picture talk. Syracuse beat Pitt, Big East. How about Michigan beating Penn State, avenging that earlier loss to the Nittany Lions in the Big Ten tournament? Where's Michigan stand in your mind?
A great team, wonderful coach, John Beeline, but they're erratic. They got some young players, and they're shooting sometimes up and down.
Up and down, DJ Steffens going way up for the tomahawk hammer. That's the first bucket for the Defensive Player of the Year of the conference. Other end, Tarrant tries to answer a back iron 3 attempts. Nice rebound though for Davis. Here's Tarrant, fresh 35. Josh Davis is about to get a double-double here, coach, in the first half. 9 points and 8 rebounds already. Tarrant, 3 ball, way short this time. Crawford trying to respond for Memphis.
Dave, Memphis really shares the basketball. Got 10 assists already. They average 17 assists a game, which is tremendous.
They share the wealth. And we talked about the Tigers leading the conference in only 1 of the 21 kept team stats. That's because so many guys contribute.
That's great coaching by Josh Pastor and his staff. Share the basketball. A lot of high-profile players are sharing the ball.
Steffens picks it up, and the shot clock cycle. What an athletic play by DJ Steffens to rescue Joe Jackson.
Memphis does a wonderful job sharing the basketball. Very unselfish.
A lot of meetings with DJ in person. We talked to him yesterday to congratulate him on the Defensive Player of the Year award. He said, well, I didn't think I'd make the all-defensive team, too. And 3rd team all-league. He's pretty excited about all his honors this year.
Very humble young man, but he's been a big impact for the Tigers.
No question. That's a reason. I think they can go really far this year in the Big Ten. As Wally Zerbiak talked about earlier today on our air, maybe an Elite 8 team. I'm with him. The talent's there. It all depends on the matchups.
A terrific team. They got a great point guard who can get him there, Joe Jackson.
Davis had stripped, good defensive play. Johnson, loose change. Dry, trying to find it. And that's a shot clock violation. They never hit the rim. Boy, everyone defends so well for Memphis. They have bought in, Coach, on the team defensive concept.
Nice pump fake, but DJ Steffens affected that shot. Looks like it's a Reese Pig trying to hold on to it. 11 turnovers for Tulane, Dave. As we mentioned before, they averaged 12 for the game. So credit the Memphis Tigers defense.
The largest lead of 9. Trying to expand right now. 2 to go in our first half. Crawford launching, long-range shot, Chris Crawford. 4 threes in the first half, all 12 via the long ball for Chris Crawford. An 11-2 Tiger run. What a stroke he's got. Touch, range.
The last 5 weeks he's been on fire.
Oh, goodness. 90 ticks remaining. Fading first half clock from Tulsa. Conference USA quarterfinal. Look at Josh Pastor left of the screen. He's defending too. He's a 6th guy out there.
He's in his stance.
He's so funny. He was reserved for Lute Olson, 97 Arizona championship team. He was pretty deep on the bench. Well, great coach. Under 5 to shoot. Davis has stripped Jackson. Another steal. 3-on-1 Tigers. Nice recovery defense. Tarrant a block. Kick out Crawford again for 3. You better believe it. Mark it down for Chris Crawford. 5 first half threes for the captain from Memphis. Unbelievable. He's already tied his career best in threes made in the first half. 15-point game just like that.
He's amazing. If he gets rolling, boy, he's amazing. We saw him at Southern Miss. Had a bunch of threes that game and really been on fire. Early in the year, Dave, he couldn't make a shot. Couldn't make a three. Lately, he's been unbelievable. Tigers are great in transition. The Bulls love to run in Spain and Pamplona. The Tigers love to run in Memphis and all over the country.
7 times now. So he had an injury timeout call a moment ago by the officials. In a game this year, Chris Crawford has hit 5 threes. That's his career best. So one more, he'll establish a new career high. That may happen before the final 50 seconds slip away here tonight from Tulsa. Tarrant on Johnson, gets by the defender, but shot altered. Damian Wilson, run out Crawford. Up he goes for a jam. Who needs a three-pointer? We can jump like that for Chris Crawford. 17 in the first half. What an athlete he is. And the lead is 17. Shot clock turned off here at the end of the first half. How about the top seed just running away literally from 8-seeded Tulane?
It's all about their defense right now. Defense fuels their offense.
9 steals, 12 caused turnovers in the opening 20. Final 10 seconds here for Ricky Tarrant. Lost the handle. Thomas, great defense. And Memphis is going to get it back here with plenty of time. They don't need that much time, Pete. 4 seconds. That's an eternity for these Tigers.
Amazing.
Man, how good is Crawford? His career high is 23 points against Southern Miss. That's 17 in the first half here. Final seconds. Jackson tied up by Davis. And that would not have counted anyway. Short on the baseline for Joe Jackson. But what a great first half for the Conference USA Player of the Year. Deep and dangerous. Next to fellow captain Tarek Black. Off the bench for Josh Pastner. 16-2 run to end the first half for Memphis as we're underway in the second. Tigers the OK Center in Tulsa. The top team's home whites. Adonis Thomas long on a jumper. He had 11 in the first half. Rebound for Davis. Long range shot. Other end, it's Callahan. Another 3. 211 in his great Tulane career. Tops in Green Wave history from beyond the arc.
Tulane only had 1 3-point shot in the first half, Dave. It was made by Callahan, so he's got to get some help.
That was their first field goal since the 7:06 remaining mark of the first half in a long drought. Thomas runner in the paint. Thomas has added the dribble drive to his game, giving 13 points.
I'd like to see Tulane be a little more patient, take their time, don't rush. Can't get in a shootout with these Tigers. Too talented, too deep.
Callahan on Jackson. Yeah, that's for sure. In tight. They try, can't hit that shot. Another crack at it. Jack Goodwin with a 2 foul. Just wisely kept the arms up. Got that great wingspan. Jackson bouncing to Steffens in traffic. Comes the Goodwin. Lucky bounce. And the freshman has got 6 in the game here tonight. Jack played the U18 World Championship team for Team USA this past summer in Brazil. Great experience for him internationally to get ready for his freshman season. And he's been starting all year.
A nice job. A little bit of a funk lately, Dave, you know, but he's been having, I think, a great freshman year.
Steffens, good defense. Timmons, wow, the high flyer DJ Steffens sometimes gets up so fast, so quickly, that he lands on the shooter.
Memphis is showing their domination, attacking the basket. Nice move, a floater in the lane by Adonis Thomas. He added that, Dave, as you said. He really shared a basket. Good bounce. Good things happen when you hustle. It's not easy in the mud, in the paint, in Bloody Nose Lane. Nice pump fake that time by Timmons. Chuck Daly would love to see that now. The late great coach of the Dream Team #1 with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan always talked about the violent pump fake.
Here's Timmons' first free throw. Well, Coach, yesterday at the practice for Memphis, DJ Steffens wanted to see how high he could jump. He elevated at the end of the practice, and he looked down on the rim. We saw it in person. He looked down on the rim. That amazing. Is a vert leap, Pete Gillen.
He's like a pogo stick.
Unbelievable.
Up, up, and away. It's amazing. And, you know, Josh was thinking about redshirting him in October and early November. Great move by Coach Pastner to have Steffen's play his senior year.
He does have 2 fouls in the game. Johnson bouncing, good win. Another pass for DJ, maybe one too many for these unselfish Tigers who do have so many assisted baskets.
They had 14 assists in the first half out of 18 baskets, which is phenomenal.
The team that had an 18-game win streak. The longest in Memphis history, broken at Xavier. Late February non-conference game at Cintas Center, Pete's former stomping grounds in Cincy. See how much that loss damages their seeding. That could be a factor. Tough team to play, though, on the road. Timmons the kick out. Tarrant over 10 to shoot. Here's Davis up top. Callahan with 7 to shoot. Someone's got to launch it. 5 to shoot for Callahan. Tarrant, that is a long 3 right next to his coach. Nearly out of bounds. This grazed the front iron. Tulane got a huge break when Steffens couldn't handle the rebound on the baseline.
A great camera crew here now. Missed shot. Go through the glass. Tulane ball.
Inbounds play. And nice conversion for Callahan, who's got 3 threes in the game. We're seeing why he's the record holder in Green Wave history beyond the arc. 76 made threes. This year's one shy of the single season record held by Michael Christian in 89-90 of 77. Good one up top. Not known for three-point prowess, trying to triple. Long rebound for Johnson. Tigers getting a little sloppy here.
Sometimes when you get a big lead, it's tough to keep your focus.
48-35 is the lead here with 16:45 and counting. Well, Memphis in the ball, 15 to shoot, contact in the paint, and a foul against Tulane, probably on Trey Dry in traffic.
Doing good double team, but can't reach. Reached in.
Two fouls on Trey Dry. And here's the McDonald's All-American from Atlanta, Shaq Goodwin. We had an interesting chat with Josh Pastner last night during dinner. Media Center. He was hanging around watching games, scouting the last 2 first-round games. And he's talking about the McDonald's All-American stigma. Sometimes you get McDonald's All-American, Pete, you know this from coaching a lot of those guys, and the pressure's on you before you even play a college game. Now, you want to be one of the elite, the name on that list, but if you don't deliver right away, whoa, and Shaq might have a lane violation, going to call against Adonis Thomas. That's an odd play. Shaq actually lost the handle of the ball. Anyway, sometimes that McDonald's All-American label can be tough to live up to.
Definitely. We had a young man named God Shamgard at Providence College, and he was a McDonald's All-American, and he struggled a little bit. He had a great career. He struggled a little bit as a freshman, Dave, because the expectations were so high.
The great thing about college sports, you see things you never have seen before. And I'm not sure I've ever seen a player lose the handle at the free throw line. Have you?
No, I haven't. He faked the free throw.
Nice tip in down low. Lutana Wobo. First bucket of the game for him, sophomore from outside Atlanta.
Tulane's hanging around, only down 11. With a three-point shot, which they do very well. Game's never over.
Johnson in the corner to Thomas. .702 Tulane run, and we got a timeout. So, Josh Davis and company, who's got 9 points, 9 boards, thinking about another double-double, showing some life here against Memphis.
Wonderful job this year, and these kids play with a big heart. Going up against the juggernaut.
Lowe's never stop improving. Crawford looking for a 6th three. Misfires this time. Already Southern Miss and UTEP have won in the Conference USA quarters. Timmons foul on the way up, and Kendall will have some free throws. Another coverage for you. 4 Eastern tomorrow on CBS Sports Network. The semis, Southern Miss, UTEP. And then the winner of this game looks like Memphis at 6:30 Eastern against the winner of East Carolina. Tulsa still to follow here tonight as Timmons heads to the free throw line. Steffens picked up his 3rd there.
The Tigers got to keep their focus now. 10 points, that can go away in a hurry. The Tigers played an unbelievable first half, but they got to keep their focus.
Kendall Timmons, a senior from Fort Worth, Texas, Cowtown, USA. In the Metroplex, Dallas area. Short on that one. He's been a great Green Wave player in his career. How long will that career extend? We'll see what kind of postseason is possible for Tulane if they cannot rally and stay alive here. 19-14 to be the record with a loss. They're 1-500 in the conference, but a lot of victories. It's possible they could play in a postseason tournament.
We beat Alabama at Alabama, Dave. That's a wonderful win.
13 to shoot here for the Tigers and Coach Passner. His message to us yesterday when we met with Josh, keep the pedal to the metal. You cannot let up. Got to win and win big. Can't take anyone lightly. Despite, as we talked about, the 16-0 record in league play. Crawford bouncing to Black. In traffic, offensive foul, Tarek Black. And that'll be his third. So some foul trouble starting to emerge a bit here for Memphis.
Tulane, one of the better defensive clubs in Conference USA. Nice job. Taking that charge. Listen to the collision here. We see. Boom. Josh Davis took the charge, but he paid. Tarek Black. It's like a tight end for the Detroit Lions. Big, strong guy. We talked to him the other day, Dave. Very personable. Very intelligent.
Very intelligent young man. Wants to be an entrepreneur in his hometown of Memphis. Started a nonprofit as well for disadvantaged youth, inner city of Memphis. He's going to get back to his community. Loves the Bluff City. And we asked him if Coach Fuente, the Memphis football coach, had contacted him. He said not yet. But what a tight end or defensive end he'd make with that build. I mean, man. 6'8", 260. Woo.
Great athlete and a terrific young man.
Foul call off the ball. It's going to be on Crawford this time. So Memphis with an 8-0 Tulane run. As the Green Wave gets back into it. Hanging around here.
Fans don't like it. The Memphis fans don't tell our coach to get back in the coaching box. Our guy Josh.
He often is a sixth player for the Tigers out there.
Oh yeah, he helps defensively.
Callahan thought about a long three. Instead, Jordan's driving on Johnson. Good help from Black defensively. Tarrant launching, three ball way short. Long rebound, who's got it? Crawford a hand on Tarrant. Nice hustle back to Callahan. And Kendall Timmons will set it up. Tarrant's open. Timmons off the glass. Tip. Davis thought about the dunk. Instead, trying to feather it off the glass. Misfires. Thomas in transition. Lefty move. Can't finish. Black a battle for the board. On the baseline, good hustle. Comes to Thomas. Scoop to the hoop, and he will shoot some free throws.
Nice move by Adonis Thomas. Here comes again. Good hustle by the Tulane Green Wave. Can't finish. Great move, though. When you go into the glass, Dave, use the glass as much as you can. You have a better percentage when you use the glass.
Thomas has one more. You know what the numbers are? What is the percentage?
Well, it depends on the shooter, but it is a better. If you take the same shot 50 times from, say, 10 feet, use the backboard, you're going to make more, you know, on angles, not from the middle of the court. But got more margin of error, especially with soft rims, as Wally Serbiak said this afternoon. Wally knows. He knows the offensive end of the court.
Not that Wally wasn't a good defender either.
No.
Are you saying? What are you saying?
He thought defense was a underarm spray. No, he was a good defensive player. I love to watch him. He's a great guy and a terrific player. Just a rumor they said about him.
15 for Thomas. He's 3 or 4 from the line. So Ian Crawford with 17 and 15, the leading scorers for the top seeds here. Trying to pull away from stubborn Tulane. Here's Cherry, the future enlistee in the U.S. Army. Josh Davis down low, looking for double figures. Can't get the roll, but a battle. It is 10th rebound of the game. Kick out of the corner. Callahan baseline. Misfires. Boy, Tulane's got to convert open looks against the top seed. Can't afford misses like that. Nice break as it goes to the hands of Thomas, right to Crawford.
I go inside now to Tarek Black. I think Josh Davis is very tired. Go inside to the big guy.
Crawford taking a three, and there it is, a career best. 6-3 for Chris Crawford. 20 points for the captain. And afterwards, Johnson gets too aggressive in the inbounds play and commits a foul.
Nice move, a little brush screen, and Crawford had plenty of time. Beautiful rotation. Can't leave him alone. When a guy's on fire, you got to know where he is. Too much time and space for Chris Crawford. Just dialing him up one after the other. 20 points, 6 for 9 from three-point land.
Incredible. Calm clutch for a reason. 57 threes this year to lead Memphis. That foul was on Johnson a moment ago, his second on the inbounds play. Does that a lot. Gets very aggressive after a made basket. Constantly looking for a steal. Dabney handles up top, looking for a cutting cherry. Here's Dabney, freshman from New Orleans. Under 10 to shoot for Tarrant. Ricky Tarrant bouncing down low, dry in traffic. Really tough matchup against the gargantuan Tark Black down there. He was a force physically.
The Tigers do a wonderful job by the rim. Contested shots by the rim.
Southern Miss UTEP have won already. For the semifinals, they'll meet tomorrow on CBS Sports Network 4 Eastern. Winner of this game takes on the winner of East Carolina, head-to-head with Tulsa. There's a foul outside of the arc. Callahan got a piece of Crawford. Has been so dangerous, and 3 free throws coming up here for the game's leading scorer. 3 fouls now on Callahan. And how does it go, Pete? You never, ever foul whom?
You never foul a shooter, but you never, ever foul a three-point shot.
3 evers in your Brooklyn East.
A lot of ever.
3.
No, you can't. You got to be smart, and good call. Got him on the elbow.
You got to get to Crawford. I mean, he's hit 6 threes, so clearly you got to contest, but don't get physical and commit the foul. Crawford, the free throw line, shoots 82%. He's got 21. We talked about his career high being 23 earlier this year on our air against Southern Miss. Coming up, East Carolina, Tulsa. And approximately 9:30 Eastern tonight. It'll be fun to watch, the hometown team. Crawford's got one more. We had a nice meeting yesterday, Pete, you and I, with Danny Manning, first-year head coach here at Tulsa, legendary player and assistant at Kansas. What a job he's done with an injured young roster.
Done a terrific job. A winning season. They lost almost everybody from last year. One starter back, Scotty Harrelson. He's done an excellent job with a very young basketball team, one of the youngest teams in the country.
East Carolina's got some dangerous players too. Maurice Kemp, second leading scorer in the conference. Miguel Paul, the second leading assist man in the league behind DeAndre Kane and Marshall. That'll be a fun one to watch tonight. The last quarterfinal on CBS Sports Network. Cherry firing to Timmons. And a 12 timeout coming, and a big lead for the top seed. Tarrant up top hits, it's a 2. And finally, the first 2 of the game for Tarrant, who's been held scoreless. He's season All-Conference USA player, only player on that list. He and Davis have had really nice seasons.
Both done very well. The 2 main scorers, and Callahan's a nice third scorer. And Timmons, unfortunately, is not the player he is now than before that Achilles injury.
Cost him basically all last season. Johnson, long-range 3. Aaron Johnson's first 3 of the game and 35th triple of the season. And up court, Johnson commits the foul. Getting a little too aggressive and physical. That's going to be his 3rd of the game. Tigers from in tight, Tigers from long range, Tigers all the time. Jaren Johnson, 4. It was fun to watch for a few moments, see how the game is flowing, how his role will unfold, and then come in and really play almost the rest of the game for Memphis.
Not easy to do. Not everybody can come in and be an instant offense like Chris Crawford.
He's become a lot better player this year. Timmons amongst the trees. Nice move. Bank shot there for Timmons. He's in double figures over Shaq Goodwin. He's got a couple fouls and is watching foul trouble tonight.
Little zone by Tulane. 2-3 zone. They don't play much zone, so it's not a real good zone, but a little change of pace.
Good one up top to Crawford. Think about another 3 ball. This one's short. Would have been his 7th of the night. Lobo, good hustle. Davis runs the floor, and another double-double for Josh Davis. Give him 11 points and 12 rebounds. He is something. Got 19 double-figure rebound games this year. Crawford another 3, and they ran it short this time. And a weak side rebound to Timmons. 18 double-doubles for Davis this year. Not bad. Lobo. Can't finish. Good kick out to Tarrant. Presence of mind on the offensive rebound. Timmons will drive the paint. Nice steal. One hands. Again, Crawford. Anticipation. Jackson floats, and he is fouled. Yeah, Jackson will shoot some free throws. 10 steals. And now 14 turnovers for Tulane. Again, coach, the telegraph passes.
Great read by Crawford. Kicked it ahead unselfishly, and Joe Jackson attacked the hoop. Good call. A block.
Callahan Mack picks up his first foul. The freshman from Gardenia, California, in SoCal near Manhattan Beach. Low scoring game for Joe, the team's leading scorer. And he's got 23 double-figure games this year and 58 for his great Memphis career. Had a nice chat with Joe yesterday as well, coach, after the team practice. And he had already been named player of the year, and he said, you know, I put so much hard work into my time, the non-practice time, in the weight room, extra shots, getting up a couple hundred shots a day, after class, in between study sessions at Memphis. Maybe he's not going to go out with his friends. Maybe he'll shoot instead, and it's that extra hard work that led to that award this year.
Definitely. Terrific athlete, but he really worked hard, and I think Damon Stoudemire was a big factor also, a terrific NBA player for a long time, and I think he had a big influence on Joe Jackson.
In the second year on the Memphis staff, Callahan gets a roll on those soft rims. And Jordan Callahan up to 15. Nice game for him. Lead is 59-46 with 9:27 and counting. For the top-seeded Tigers and the home whites here, trying to take down Tulane in the greens, the 8th seed. And that's thrown away. Joe Jackson Jr. from Memphis, coach, as Josh Pastor has told us, as we look at the I-file, hearing from so many different people. When you're a hometown hero, you have a lot of people telling you, well, you're not getting the playing time you deserve. You should be doing this. Don't listen to the coach. And Joe told us yesterday, so is Josh. Finally, I just started listening to my coaches, and it's really turned out well for him.
Exactly. And a lot of guys in his ear trying to, tell him what to do, and he got a little mixed up, and now he just listened to his coach, and he's doing a great job.
Davis can't hit, but a tip in for Davis. 2 more, 13 points and 12 boards. Boy, does he have a rebound hard. And that puts him over 1,000 career points, that bucket as well, in his 64th straight start for Tulane.
Tulane doesn't go away, staying in their zone.
In tight. Steffens again. What a leaper he is. Other end. Offensive foul. Going to be on Wobo. Double-double leader as well. It's Josh Davis, coach, with his 18th. Tayshaun Thomas playing pretty well for Houston in a tough loss to UTEP on our air earlier. Tonight, Rod Rucker and UAB with a tough first game as well tonight.
That's a lot of double-doubles, but you see how hard he plays. He jumps so quickly. Second jump, Dave, he gets up before the other guys get up. Second time, he's way up there. So, terrific athlete, really plays hard. Tough to guard. Puts it on the deck. Knocks down the shot. Terrific player.
30th career double-double for him at 6'8", 215. You're right, quick leaper. Just so aggressive. I mean, he's tenacious and never gives up. That's what it takes, right? In the paint. In the glue, coach, as you said.
In the glue, yeah.
In the mud.
You got to be really in good condition to rebound the way he does.
That's right. Robo, nice steal. Black lost the handle. Tarrant running for Tulane is held by DJ Steffens on the way up. That's 4 fouls on DJ.
Take care of the ball. Tarrant very aggressive. DJ's going to have to sit down for a while now. 4 foul.
6 points, 4 fouls, and 5 rebounds for DJ Steffens. So the senior from Killeen, Texas, will take a break here. 17 foul Memphis second half. Two shots here for Tarrant. Sophomore from Pleasant Grove, Alabama. Has one more. It's a small town east of Huntsville. And this is his 64th straight start, just like Josh Davis, only a 2-year player from NC State to transfer. Ricky's played and started every game of his Tulane career. Freshman of the year last year in the conference. And quite an upside next couple seasons in New Orleans.
Very talented player. He's gotten better and better, and really a steal out of Alabama. Crimson Tide or Auburn, would love to have him.
Here's Jackson from 15. Warming up a bit after a sluggish start offensively. Joe Jackson, player of the year in the conference. Tarrant had it stripped. Again, great hands. Yet another steal. 11th of the game for Memphis. Crawford, a three-ball corner. He loves that spot. Doesn't convert this time. And Davis has another rebound. His 13th of the day. Wobo down low. On Black. Nice spin move to get free, but Tarrant is fouled by Wobo after the rebound. Lantana Wobo, his second personal foul. Black, just too much of a force. Down low for Memphis. About to go 28-4. The most wins of the Josh Pastner era. This is 4th season and first CUSA Coach of the Year honor coming this year. Well deserved. What a dominant run. Jackson, long range shot, three ball, well strong, and a foul down low on Memphis on the rebound positioning. So we know already. About to win. Memphis will take on the winner of Tulsa, East Carolina. The other two games happening today. Southern Miss beat UAB handily 81-66. Neil Watson had 23. And UTEP had 6 double-figure scores. Beat Houston 80-69. Julian Washburn, Chris Washburn's son, led the way for Tim Floyd's team. Had 20 in the win today for UTEP. So after this one, we're 75% home on the semifinal setup. East Carolina still a follow. Flynn 1-1. Miss lob down low. Thomas finish. Great feed, Jackson. So unselfish are these Tigers. 17 now for Adonis Thomas.
That was the 16th assist for the Tigers. So they share the ball.
That's just amazing.
Great talent. That's great coaching. You have to share the basketball.
Davis is bumped in tight. Nice move to the basket. Coach at 16 assists in the 25 baskets.
Amazing. Joe Jackson had the jump shot, but he saw Adonis Thomas running the lane. The big guys run. You got to reward the big guys. Otherwise, they go on strength. Joe Jackson, a tremendous point guard. That's why Memphis could make a deep run in the NCAA tournament, because guard play is everything in the big dance.
Got to have a calming influence at the guard position. Big night for Davis. Another double-double, increasing the stats. Not bad. 14 and 14.
I'd like to see Tulane go back to a 1-2-2, three-quarter court zone press. Try to, they're exhausted from the physicality of Memphis. They're worn down, but I'd go zone press back to the zone. Change it up a little bit.
Hits 2. 15 on the game for Davis. Only player in double figures in rebounding per game in the conference. After the regular season stats rounded up. Thomas. Kick out for Crawford. Here's Tark Black. Amongst the big bodies. Short that time. Timmons on the move. Tulane tries to stay in this game. Let's cut Davis. Double team. Needs some help.
I'm Tulane. I'm keep driving the basketball. Try to get fouled and try to score with the clock stopped.
Davis is bumped before he got to the basket. It'll be Jaren Johnson again. And that'll be number 4 on Jaren. So 4 on Johnson, 4 on Steffens. And DJ, with those 4 personals, is about to check back in for the Tigers. They've won 6 tourney titles in school history, most ever in Conference USA. 2-time defending champs. Won at home at FedEx Forum last year, won the year before in El Paso. Interestingly enough, they've had some trouble in the state of Oklahoma when it comes to the postseason. Davis hits and Steffens back in. All-time Memphis is 0-3 in postseason games in this state. That includes 2010, when they lost in the Conference USA tournament, eventually won by Houston. 17 points, 14 boards for Davis. What a night.
Perfect play, Dave. Play so hard, relentless.
It appears the Tigers over and the Sooner State's about to end, though. Thomas long-range shot right in front of his coach. Just drawing this time, Black a battle. Loose change, and Dry has got it. He'll hand off to Tarrant. Here's Josh Davis. Nice left-handed move. 2 more for the senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, former Wolfpack at NC State. He's got 19 points, 14 boards, Pete.
Doing a great job. Now, Tigers are struggling a little bit against the zone. Get the ball to the high post. The foul line is open.
Here it is. Right on cue, high-low play, and an easy lay-in down low. Joe Jackson this time cutting without the ball. He's got half a dozen. Davis at the end. Tarek Black says no. Josh Davis, nice hustle, tie up. Timeout called first by Ed Conroy and Tulane. It would have been Greenway ball on the possession arrow. Tulane trying to make a comeback. It's all due to Josh Davis.
Best 1-2 punches in the conference. One of them. Not saying the best, but right up there. Terrific 1-2 punch. Both seniors. Love watching them play.
Long-range shot. Callahan, inbounds play, can't hit. If East Carolina wins that game, they will tie their Division I all-time win record, and that is an all-time slam. What an alley-oop to Black from Crawford. Tarek Black on the finish, the design breakout, and Thunder hammer to wrap it up. Callahan, nice feed down low, and Davis got 2 more. What a night for Josh Davis, up to 21 and 14. Hobbled a bit as he grimaces in pain off that made lay-in, but what a fast break execution this was.
Great pass by Crawford, throws it to the moon. Tarek Black goes up, and away. Great pass, great finish. These Tigers have a special team.
What a pass that was by Crawford, who's hit the career best 6 threes in the game tonight. Davis apparently is all right. What a night Josh has had. Talk about a battler. His career best is 16 rebounds. He may set that too. He's done that 4 times in his great career at Tulane. Career high of 27 points. He's got 21 tonight. Let's check it out here, Pete. What happened to Josh? Way down. Might have landed on Tarek Black's foot. That's my guess.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, he came up.
Here's a better look from our great crew.
Great crew.
Watch the foot. Yeah.
Just came down on one foot a little awkwardly. Came down on 1 foot.
I'm not surprised, Pete. He's banged up. He's been in the glue all night.
Yeah.
Bloody nose lane, Pete.
Definitely. He's in the mud. You got to get in the mud. Meanwhile, Tulane's doing a pretty good job with the zone. Keeping him hanging around. The high post is open. Get the ball to the high post.
Joe Jackson.
Get it to Joe Jackson.
Part. Yeah, we're getting it to Joe. The player of the year in the conference up to 8. Defensive meltdown there for Tulane. Callahan too strong. Heeled rim on a 3 try.
Tigers weigh it down, Dave, with their athleticism, their strength, and their quickness. Tulane goes back to man-to-man, which is a good move. Clock is their biggest enemy right now.
They're down by 13. Second half to Marshall last night. Made a huge comeback in the opening round here in Tulsa. Aided by 7 made 3s in the second half of them. Stephanie got the loose change. Black a tip can't hit. Battle Tarek Black down low with Dry. And here comes Tulane. Tarrant on the move. Callahan's got the ring. Somebody's got to be open. In the corner. Shot missed there by K-John Mack. Here's Joe Jackson. Timeout call by Josh Pass. We'll take a break. 13-point lead for the 20th ranked Tigers. Our top seed this year in Tulsa. Southern Miss impressive here today.
Very impressive. RPI 34, so they get a chance. Jerry Palm, you're a great American, but I disagree with you. Southern Miss, to get to the finals and make a good showing, they get a chance. Not saying they're in. He's a lot smarter than I am. I was experimental admissions in college, but I'm going with Southern Miss.
Southern Miss, the top 35 RPIs we saw. Could be a big factor. Check that out at CBSSports.com under standings and rankings. Would have been a shot clock violation. Had a good play by K-John Mack. First 2 of the game for the freshman from Southern California.
The lanes keep competing, Dave. They're dead. They're exhausted. They can't move, but they're fighting and scrapping.
UNLV, Colorado State, New Mexico, San Diego State are alive in the Mountain West. Now those games for you on CBS Sports Network. Tomorrow night with Andrew Catalan, Steve Lapis, Doug Gottlieb, and Lauren Gardner from Vegas. Callahan on the move. Steffens, nice steal. Strip and steal by DJ Steffens, and in he goes to the Tulane bench.
That Tigers play terrific defense. DJ Steffens up and away again and again. Good hustle. These Tigers are running.
Under-recruited. A couple lower-level Division I schools in Texas were mildly interested as a walk-on. And Josh Pastor, in his first year as head coach, took a real chance on him. It took 3 years for DJ to get his playing time. A lot of star players have come and gone through the Bluff City in DJ's tenure. But boy, as a senior, he has just become a big star for the Tigers. Hits a couple there. $18 of the made 28 field goals assisted. You saw the map of play of the game a moment ago on that Jackson to Steffens helper. DJ checks out. Maybe done for the night. Now rest up for the semis. Davis just had a whale of a game. Beating Timmons, good hands, Jackson again. Just so active defensively. Can't complete a pass against these guys.
Quick and strong, very athletic.
Tried to pull up short this time from 15. It's out of bounds to Memphis. So with a minute 49 left here, Coach, it's a 13-point deficit for Ed Conroy and Tulane. Looking ahead a little bit against either East Carolina or Tulsa for Memphis. Which is the better matchup, you think, for the Tigers?
Well, I think both are tough teams. I think if I'm Memphis, I'd rather play a young Tulsa team. Even though it's in Tulsa, I think East Carolina is a little more dangerous because they're better three-point shooting team, and they have more veterans, and they have a tremendous 1-2 punch. I think they can really give them some trouble. So I'd have to say East Carolina is a little more dangerous, but Tulsa can beat them. Anything can happen.
January 9th at home against East Carolina. The Tigers won by 13, 67-54. And on air in the home game, another bucket for Memphis. February 2nd, a 30-point rout over Tulsa. So if you compare those two scores, they beat the Golden Hurricane 94-64. And just a blowout. Johnson got a little sloppy that time. He'll try for the home run and the emphatic exclamation point of this victory tonight. A minute 10 and counting. Our score 75-60. Long range three hit. And a timeout call by Ed Conroy.
Of UTEP, I think it's a terrific game. Southern Miss wants to go up and down, play fast because they're a little quicker. UTEP wants to play slow and try to pound it inside.
Jackson is fouled. Who's your A-10 winner this year? Get back to Atlantic 10.
A-10 winner of the tournament, Dave?
Yeah.
I'd have to go with VCU. I like them a lot. Very athletic. Once again, they're talented. St. Joe's is dangerous. Preseason picked to win the A-10. Had a little bit of a disappointing regular season, but Phil Martelli's an outstanding coach, and they're dangerous. So it's wide open. A-10 is a great season this year for that conference.
Semifinal, number 1, the Atlantic 10 from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, 1:30 Eastern, coming up this weekend. On Saturday, and the second semifinal at 4 Eastern on CBS Sports Network as well. Leading up to the championship game, 1 Eastern, Sunday on CBS from Brooklyn. Jackson on a free throw.
And the Barclays Center, Dave, as you mentioned, is a beautiful facility. I haven't been there, but seen a lot of pictures of it. A lot to do in Brooklyn, so if you're in the East, check out the A-10 semis and finals.
It's your home borough.
Exactly.
Crawford, the alley-oop finish from Johnson. That's the way you finish the game if you're Memphis. How about that jam? Jaron Johnson to Crawford. That was sweet. Long range three, Callahan with a big response. He has hit 4 threes in the game tonight. Final minute of our third quarter final today and night from Tulsa.
Nice pass by Jaron Johnson. Crawford can knock it down from 3, Dave, and he can throw it down from 1.
That was a pretty good vert leap, too. Talking of DJ Steffens, 41-inch vertical. Chris was up there. We've seen him with a couple of big jams tonight.
Well, big part of shooting are your legs. He's a terrific deep shooter. His legs are very important for Chris Crawford.
It's a great point. Miss there for Johnson, front on the 1-and-1. Final 46, fading second half clock here. Long range shot for Jay Hook, sophomore from Waco, Texas, getting some late playing time here for Tulane. Half minute remaining. Catch it up, he goes, and down it goes. Joe can elevate too. The guards can all jump for this team. What an athlete Joe Jackson is. He's got 15 points at a really quiet first half offense.
You can do it all, Dave.
Hook on the baseline's got a bucket. First for Jay Hook, who averages just 2 points a game. In the final moments, Josh Pastor will tell his team no more. This one's in the books. Tigers are going to move to 28-4. The top seeds have not lost at all in Conference USA play this year, including one game. In the tourney, Josh Davis and Josh Pastor have a nice meeting there. Davis 21 points and 15 rebounds, and through to the